Did you know that the average person would only survive about 15 seconds in the vacuum of space without a spacesuit? That's right. Your body would start to swell and your lungs would be in serious trouble. As we look to the future of space exploration and colonization, the question on everyone's mind is, are you ready to survive in space? The harsh reality is that space is an incredibly hostile environment, and humans aren't exactly built for it. But that doesn't mean we can't prepare ourselves for the challenges that come with venturing into the great unknown. The fascination with space survival is not just about curiosity, it's about necessity. As we plan to send humans to Mars and beyond, we need to ensure they can survive long enough to make their missions worthwhile. This means developing new technologies, strategies, and techniques to overcome the obstacles that space presents. The significance of space survival goes beyond just the thrill of exploration. It's also about the future of humanity. If we're going to become a multi-planetary species, we need to be able to sustain life in space for extended periods. This is a challenge that requires cooperation, innovation, and a willingness to push the boundaries of what's possible. Human space travel has come a long way since the early days of Yuri Gagarin and Neil Armstrong. We've had decades of experience sending astronauts to space, and we've learned a lot about surviving in microgravity. From the physical effects of weightlessness to the psychological strain of isolation, astronauts have faced a multitude of obstacles. One of the earliest and biggest challenges was just getting to space. The technology was still young, and the risks were enormous. But over time, we built better rockets, better life support systems, and more effective training programs. Astronauts began spending longer durations in space, revealing the long-term effects of spaceflight. Despite the progress, space travel remains extremely demanding. Astronauts undergo rigorous training to prepare for the physical and mental challenges. They must learn to operate in confined spaces, manage emergencies, and handle emotional stress from being far from loved ones. We've landed on the moon, built the International Space Station, and sent rovers to Mars. But each of these achievements brought new challenges, new survival techniques that had to be developed. Life support systems are the backbone of space survival. They provide oxygen, water, and food, but they're not foolproof. A malfunction can be deadly. That's why engineers are constantly working to improve these systems for longer missions. Habitat design is equally important. The ISS shows how modules and systems can work together to support life. But for Mars and beyond, we'll need new habitats that can shield us from radiation and extreme conditions. Space is filled with deadly cosmic radiation. Astronauts on the ISS already deal with it, but deep space missions are at much higher risk. Engineers are developing advanced shielding materials to keep future crews safe. In-space manufacturing is a promising technique. Using resources like regolith and water from other planets or moons could produce fuel, oxygen, and even building materials. This reduces our dependence on Earth and makes long missions more sustainable. Closed-loop life support systems are now in development. They recycle air, water, and waste, reducing reliance on external resupplies. This is a crucial step toward independent space habitats. Space doesn't just challenge the body, it strains the mind. Isolation, confinement, and constant danger take a toll. That's why researchers are studying the psychological effects and finding ways to keep astronauts mentally resilient. Confined space travel poses health risks, like muscle loss and vision impairment. Astronauts must exercise daily, and new technologies are being tested to reduce these physical effects. They also face solar flares and micrometeoroids, requiring spacecraft to be tough and crews to be well prepared. Space agencies worldwide are innovating, from advanced life support to new radiation shielding. They're constantly evolving strategies to improve astronaut safety and survivability. Companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are vital players. They push the boundaries of space tech and accelerate progress in survival systems. Preparing for space survival isn't optional, it's essential. Becoming a spacefaring species means sustaining life beyond Earth. That requires cooperation among nations, companies, and scientists. The future of exploration depends on our ability to survive in space. From radiation protection to habitat design, we must continue innovating and testing. The story of space survival is about human determination and exploration. It's a story still being written, and you can be part of it. So, are you ready to survive in space? The answer lies in our collective ability to rise to the challenge. If you're curious, there's a universe of information to explore. Research space survival, watch astronaut training, and dive into space technology. From life support systems to mental resilience, there's always something new. Stay curious, stay informed, and who knows, maybe one day you'll be part of a mission to Mars. The possibilities are endless, and it all starts with one question. Are you ready? If we've just satisfied your curiosity, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who's just as curious. And if you're hungry for more quick, thought-provoking answers, click on these next videos and stay a brief ahead with Why in Brief. Thanks for watching.